On the 21st of September 2020, Nikola announced that founder Trevor Milton is voluntarily stepping down from his roles as executive chairman and a member of its board. The resignation comes 10 days after a short-selling firm accused the company of making an ocean of lies. From this date, everything went down between Nikola and everybody else on the other side. To be clear, this was not a research report, and it is not accurate. This was a hit job for short sale profit driven by greed. Nikola said in a statement that never identified Hindenburg by name. "We have nothing to hide and we will refute these allegations." The company answered none of the 53 questions we raised in our report after promising a full rebuttal, he said. We're pleased that Nikola is engaging with the SEC, and we are not surprised that Trevor Milton is not commenting further on advice of counsel. This was Hindenburg's response. Trevor Milton's social media activity is definitely not helping Nikola's image right now. Milton agreed to revise anything that could be related to the position that he used to hold at Nikola on his social media profiles. He will have to make it clear that he no longer holds it. This is all a part of transition agreements that Nikola filed with the Securities and Exchange Commission. He will also check with lawyers for Nikola before posting anything about the company. His Twitter account is now private. However, his LinkedIn account is still public and active. When it comes to shares in his company, they had already dropped by more than 35% since the report was first published by Hindenburg. Prior to the report published by Hindenburg Research, General Motors gave a boost to Nikola in exchange for an 11% stake. GM said that the boost will assist them in the development of new models. General Motors made an agreement with Nikola to develop and build Nikola's Badger pickup, which would utilize GM technology almost exclusively. What does this lawsuit mean to GM right now? On Tuesday, GM issued a statement and read, "Our transaction with Nikola has not closed. We're continuing our discussions with Nikola and will provide further updates when appropriate or required." When GM originally negotiated the deal with Nikola, it received stock worth $2 billion. Now, because of improprieties of Nikola's ex-chairman, the value of that stock has dropped in half. I would appreciate a lot if you guys smash that like button and share this video with the rest of Nikola investors. I'm trying to update you on everything that is affecting this stock right now. I'll give you a second to subscribe to my channel. And we can continue now. For all of you who don't know about Stephen Gursky, Mr. Gursky served in a number of capacities at General Motors from November 2009 until July 2014, including GM Vice Chairman, having responsibility for global corporate strategy, new business development, global product planning, and program management. He is definitely a person Nikola deserves. The Trevor Milton problem was that he thought he could be the Elon Musk of social media. He was running a game that he was not ready for yet.
Very much in that mold where he was going to be out there, he was taking on the haters, and he was not afraid to use social media. By the way, as part of his agreement to leave the company, he's a consultant to the end of this year. After that, he's gone completely, no role at all with the company, but he has to have all of his tweets with regard to Nikola. So if he wants to go on and say something about Nikola, it's got to be cleared by the legal counsel of Nikola, even though he is no longer at the company.
So now if he wants to publicly speak about Nikola, Trevor will need permission. How sad is that? And when you think that's the end of bad news for this former CEO, we have another one.
Nikola founder Trevor Milton is in some more hot water this morning. A second woman has now come forward with formal sexual assault accusations against him. It comes just days after Milton stepped down as executive chairman of the electric truck maker amid fraud allegations by a short seller. Yahoo Finance's Inez Ferre has the details. So Inez, I'm looking at Nikola in the pre-market, down about 3%, but I understand the company has released a statement in response to those allegations to Yahoo Finance. What are they saying?
They did. A spokesperson for Trevor Milton. Now, Nikola had no comment, but a spokesperson for Trevor Milton, the founder of Nikola, who stepped down as executive chairman just over a week ago, said the following: Mr. Milton strongly denies these false allegations. At no point in his life has Mr. Milton ever engaged in any inappropriate physical contact with anyone. These allegations stem from two women who alleged that when they were 15 years old, they were sexually assaulted by Trevor Milton. The first one is Aubrey Farron Smith, who is a cousin of Milton, who has been vocal on Twitter about this. She had gone on Twitter shortly after Milton resigned as executive chairman and claimed that he groped her on the day of their grandfather's funeral in 1999. She was 15 at the time. He would have been 17. She has filed a formal complaint with local police recently. She had spoken about this publicly also during the Me Too movement on Twitter, though not naming her cousin by name. And several days ago, she also tweeted about this again. The second incident allegedly took place in 2004, and this is a woman who claimed that she was 15 at the time, and she had been hired by Milton to be an assistant at the security firm, which he had at the time. The woman is now 32. She had told CNBC that Milton had groped her and put his hands down her pants at the time of the alleged incident.
Like you heard, guys, it sounds like things will get worse for Trevor Milton before they get better. With everything going on, what do you guys think about Nikola? Do they have a chance to make it out of these lawsuits? Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button. Love you all and see you soon.